Represent the numerical data graphically. Here's a frequency table. Make tally marks to show the frequency of a category. 16 Chow, 8 Pit Bull, 14 Border Collie, 2 Spaniels. This means 5, 10, 15, 16. 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 10, 14, 2. If you add all of these up, you should get 40. So, to find the percent, 16 over 40 equals x over 100. 16 over 40, you cannot do this, so I'm going to divide both by 4. 16 divided by 4 is 4. 40 divided by 4 is 10. Now you can go to 100. How does 10 go to 100? Times 10 times 10, and you get 40%. Same thing over here, 14 over 40. I'm going to divide both of those by 2, and I'm going to get 7 over 20. How does 20 go to 100? Times 5. So 7 times 5 is 35%. That is the Border Collie. Here, 8 over 40. I can divide both of them by 8. I'm going to get 1/5. How does 5 go to 100? Times 20. Whatever you do to the bottom, you have to do to the top. Times 20, 20%. Now you can see how they got their percentages. This will be 1/20. 100 times 5 times 5, because 20 times 5 is 100. 1 times 5 is 5, so this is 5%. This is a percent bar graph. The whole thing is 100%. 10, 20, 30, 40, 40% for Chow. 10, 20, 20% for Pit Bull. 10, 20, 30, and then half, 35% for Border Collie. And this looks like half of 10, which is 5% for Spaniel. On your own, the school collected cases of water for tornado victims in December. The table shows how many cases were collected from the school groups. Make a frequency table. So here the frequency table is already made on here. You can do it on yours. This is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You put a tally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are tally marks. So when you add up all the tally marks, that was 300. So now to find the percent of each one, you would do 105 out of 300, and we didn't want to go to 100 because we're talking about percent. How does 300 go to 100? Divide by 3. So 105 divided by 3 is 35. So that was 35%. 72 out of 300. Divide by 3. Divide by 3. So 72 divided by 3 is 24. So that was the 24%. 42 out of 100. Now out of 300. We want to go to 100. So we divide by 3. 42 divided by 3 equals 14. And I'll do this 81. So 81, out of 300. How does 300 go to 100? Divide by 3. Divide by 3. So 81 divided by 3 is 27. So now they made a bar graph. For 6th grade, this was 10, 20, 30, 35%. So now here they took the 5%, well almost 5%, 10, 20, and this section right here is 4%. And well, or you can see right here, this might be a little bit little. So this is 10, 14%, 10, 20, 27%. And this is the shape of the distribution. If the tail goes left, you see how it's dragging to the left. Most of your data is to the right. It is skewed left. This is symmetrical. They're about even on both sides. Here, the tail goes to the right. There's more data on the left, so it is skewed right. You see, most of our data is on the left, and you can look at the tail. The tail kind of goes to the right, so it is skewed right. What does it mean in terms of the most of the data points in the mean and median? Mean is the right of the median. Here, it's just creating a dot plot. Zero, there's no zeros. 1/8, these are going by 1/8. So 1/4, 3/8, half, 5/8, 3/4, 7/8. There was 2 1/8. Here's 1, 2. 3/8. 1 3/8, 3/8, 3/8, 3/8. So greater than 5/8, and you can see how many are greater than 5/8. This section is greater than 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There was 9 greater than 5/8. Each dot represents one of these. Stem and leaf. Remember, this is your tens place and up. And this leaf is always going to be your ones. You put it in the order from greatest to the least to greatest first. So here is all the numbers. It's in order here for you. How many cell plans have a cost of less than 70? Less than 70 is going to be this section right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, less than 70, the other way. That's greater than 70. Less than 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Greater than 70, though, would be this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. And remember, your key, 4 with the line 2 will mean 42. This will be a stem and leaf plot if you have fractions. You would start off with a 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, because you have 1 and 3/8. But for just your fractions, for example, 7/8 and 3/4, you would have 0. 0 and 3/4, 0 and 7/8. This is a histogram. The difference between a histogram and a bar graph is there's no spaces in between the bars on a histogram, and the bottoms are intervals. There was only 1 from 30 to 39. There was 3 between 40 and 49. So 3, 4, no, 1, I'm sorry, 3, 4, 8, 6, 3, and 2. This is a box plot. Your median is the middle number, and remember, each section is broken into 4 equal sections. This is 25%, 25%, 25%, and 25%. Based on the graph, what is the range of scores? Here, this graph, 32 minus 4, 32 minus, nope, 5, sorry. 5 is going to be 27. The interquartile range is this section, Q3 minus Q1. This is 21 minus 12, and you get 9. I'm going to show you how this box plot was created. Put the numbers in order from greatest to least. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 12, and 15. So the first thing you're going to do is find the median. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 is my median. Now I'm going to look at each side and find the median for each side. And find the median for this side now. So here I'm going to create the box plot for you again. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I'm going to mark my lowest number, my median, my median of the first lower quartile, my median of the upper quartile, and my highest number, and draw a line with all of those. Now I'm going to take the second and this and draw a line, a box around them. This is my box plot. Okay, I'm putting up the answers so you can check them. Remember, deposit is add, withdrawal is subtract. So they're going to take $568.45 and add their paycheck. Then they go grocery shopping. When you go grocery shopping, you spend money. So they're going to subtract that from their total. They pay their bills, the utility, and they subtract. They transfer from savings. They take $300 from savings and put in their account. They pay their cell phone bill, and that's $94. And they make a credit card payment of $400. So they end up with $2,560.72 in their account. Positive credit history. You pay bills on time, keep good credit cards balance low or at zero. You get better interest rates when you buy in cars, homes, etc. Lenders will look at your credit to determine if they want to loan you money. If you already owe a lot of people money, they're not going to want to give you money. Credit reports contain personal information, employment, current and previous, credit card inquiries, bankruptcies, police records, open and closed accounts, and payments on those accounts, late and early. This is your reputation. The credit card is your reputation on if you pay your bills or not. Knowing your credit score, if it's high, gives you a bargaining power when you go and make a large purchase. On the other hand, having low credit score allows lenders to decline you a loan or allows them to charge you high interest rates. Now, paying for college. Starting a savings account that earn interest, apply for grants, scholarships, academic and athletic, student loans usually have low interest rates and work study programs. So looking at this, these are the jobs and this is their annual salary and this is their education. What is the difference to pay over 30 years between the full-time cashier and a teacher? So first you're going to find teacher, $44,500 minus $19,000. That is how much the difference is going to be 1 year. So 14 minus 9 is 5, 3. So the difference between 1 year is $35,500. And they're asking over 30 years. So we're going to multiply this by 30. Okay, so 3 minus 1 is 2. So now this times 30, I'm going to get $765,000 over 30 years. So what is the difference in pay over a course of 30 years between administrator and assistant and a principal? So the principal makes $77,000 minus $31,000. Now I'm going to multiply this times 30 because they want to know over 30 years. When I multiply this by 30, I get So what is the difference between a physician and a principal? You subtract these two, the general physician and a principal. You get that difference, and then you multiply by 30. Okay, that is the whole packet. Please get a good night's sleep. Study this and eat a good breakfast and you will do great.